And here we go once again. What you doing there, Squirrely? Wondering where the heck he buried that nut. And we're gonna take off here at the end of March. I believe this is 29th. No crashies, no flatties, no whammies. Oh, that's an interesting looking squirrel. Yeah. This is not the first ride of spring, but it is going to be a really spring looking ride here today. It's supposed to be partly cloudy and getting up in the 70s or so today. See, Pat's got her yellow motif on her bike today. She's got the yellow hand grips that you can't really see, and yellow pedals and yellow saddlebags there. Whoop. So, yellow is the color of the day. Everything will be kind of have that yellowish tinge here because it is that season. Oh boy, it's also azalea season. Yeah. There's a very dangerous bike gang. We're gonna have a nice ride here today. It's supposed to be mostly cloudy, so we'll have a little reprieve from the sun, and then it's not too horrible a sun here this time of year. In another week or so, these azaleas will be popping here. Things are popping here in Waxhaw. I don't know what sort of event they're having today, but pretty sure it's going to be an event. Alright, around the corner here, just move on down the sidewalk. See if we can get ourselves loaded up and positioned to zip across the railroad tracks. There's another bike rider over there. Looks like we're gonna go. And so we went. What's going on here? I'll just push on out here. Thank you very much. Yeah. We'll zip on down this way. There we go. Quick stop. Oh, there we go. Always happier when I can unlock my fork there. Yep. There we go, bikers. Yep. Oh, there's a morning. Oh, here we are on the Pup Hotel. Waxhaw Recreation Barn. Could have called it the Waxhaw Coliseum, I was thinking. Waxhaw Recreational Arena. Oh boy, they got some curves in over here now. Oh, look at that. Won't be too long before we'll be having the for sale signs going up. Oh my goodness, we got some foundations. Oh, look at the wisteria. Oh yeah. The place I used to live up in Raleigh had the most amazing wisteria. It was just like a hedge and just growing way up in these trees. It was nice for a little while, then it really sort of, after a while, it was just unpleasantly sweet. I don't know if you can see this down here. There's footsteps in the pollen where you can see somebody has walked along here. But this wisteria is nice. You get that first little smell of it. It's like, oh, that's that nice springy wisteria smell. And then after a while, it's sort of like you're stuck in a drawer with a sachet of a little bit too much wisteria scent. Nice for a while in small touches. Okay, here we go. Man, we are zipping along now. Nice, still wintry looking field there with some green trees coming up. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and do a little deviation and head on down Helms Road here. I'll be right back. Little area back here, the land that time forgot. Yeah, you got these things that have been, these neighborhoods that have been here for a long, long time. And just bringing us on down to the railroad tracks again. Sounds almost like a train, but it's the big road on the other side of the railroad tracks. Yeah, and then you get down here and it's like new pavement and all this, and oh my goodness, coming down on the parkway here. And we're riding bikes, so we're just going to roll on through on the new parkway that they have created here. Yeah, you can see how they just cut this little hill out here and created a little parkway. Really nice clover in here. Once that stuff gets whole though, you better like it, because it's a weed and it's hard to get rid of. There we go. That's the neighborhood that this parkway here was created for, to move people in and out of this spot. And then here we go, around into the neighborhood. We'll be right back. And here we are in some nice suburban riding. It's a nice spot, nice wide road, sidewalks on both sides. Be a nice little area back in here once they get some of their, a couple years on their trees here. Yeah. Here's another spot. They got the mailbox right over here. And you wonder if that house there costs more because it is the closest to the mailboxes. Or does that... Yeah. Look at that. Okay, congestion. Be right back. You can see this road looks kind of yellow back in here. Oh man. I don't know how yellow picks up on the GoPro, but it's pretty yellowy back in here. You can even see from my blue mask that there is a lot of that yellow pollen in the air. Okay, and it works. Right. Yeah. So that's a part of that little neighborhood we'll go visit into later, I think. We're gonna head on down to the railroad tracks right now. There's the old money pit. Bet that thing's got about 100 little 4x4s up underneath there. Looks like they put in part of it and added on and added on and added on and ran out of money and had to move away. Here we go. Go left, you get the Waxhaw. You go right, you're heading down into South Carolina. Yeah, we'll come on down to the big 75 here. You can get across. Looking good, looking good. Thank you. Say goodbye. man. South Carolina Power and Light people have been down in here too. And they sure do cut a nice clear path through the woods. And we'll see some more of their handiwork, I'm sure, later on today. And this is always a nice little entryway into the gravelly woods. It's sort of like a different world. Be right back. Yeah, you can see it. South Carolina Power and Light is like a giant wheel vehicle in here that cuts down anything that's anywhere near the power line there. Got to have reliable power. Or else the Metro land brokers won't be able to sell the property here. Up, up, up. Somewhere right along here is the border, and we're crossing back into North Carolina here now for a bit. Kind of a strange route, but that's the way we're going. Huh. Okay. There's a chimney back in the woods there. Lord, I wonder how many little lost homesteads there are off in the woods around here that used to be somebody's shiny new house. Now it's gone and forgotten. Well, not gone, but just forgotten. Oh boy, nice looking sky there. That won't bother me at all if we get some good clouds today. Okay, coming up on little blacktop here. Old mockingbird up there. And there we go. That is not normal. Okay, be right back. Family of little dogs and big dogs down there, giving you that friendly wolf saying hello. Yeah, this is a nice little cut-through road that cuts through, but it doesn't save you any time, so there's no reason to take this one. Check out the fancy new stuff she's got on this bike here.
Got my new pedals.
New pedals?
They're so cool. How do you feel?
Good. Sticky. You know, very sticky.
Got nice yellow hand grips on there too. There you go.
Looks silver.
Nice to have a little splash of color in there.
Yeah. I was saying, did you? Because I was thinking you dropped.
Lots of big rock piles around here. Showing you that you are in the Piedmont. Yeah, looks like we got another little bit of gravel coming up here. I bet he takes a right-hand turn here. I bet she does too. I bet I'm going to also. Yeah, we're back on the gravel again. Well, looks like something's been happening down here. Like they've come in here and done a little work on the road. I don't know if I appreciate that or not. We'll see when we get down to Lake Witherspoon for sure. You can tell when they... Oh yeah, they definitely came over here and scraped that ditch out. South Carolina Power and Light going down on the job. Yeah, this is a big puddle over here on the right when we were down here last. We just need to have one really good big rainstorm. I imagine these people on these skinny tire bikes are feeling that a lot more. I've got a pretty fat tire on this bike. Somewhere right down here is a good little spot to take a little break. In case you need to have a drink of water and a quick candy bar. Oh, and looks like they've blocked off the entranceway here.
Some rocks down here.
Oh boy. That was good. Everybody had a little snack attack and took care of that. And I'm gonna go down here and see what other kind of damage they have done to our road here. But yeah, we got my fat tires here, and they're not pumped up too super high. And the front fork unlocked, and I got my suspension seat post, and got a big old springy Cloud 9 seat on here.
I love the chain sound.
Yeah. That chain sound.
Uh-huh. You can definitely cut the ditches along here. I don't know who's in charge of this stuff. But he definitely moved up to the top of the list there, evidently. A couple weeks ago there was no leaves out. Now we're getting some big leaves all over the place. Glad I got my mask on now. Yeah. Iris is coming out already. Looking good. Looking very nice. Yeah, be right back. There's some wisteria over there. Woohoo! There's nice bunches I've seen in a long time. And here we are, down at the home of the Indian Land Warriors. Gonna cruise on up the backside here. Where you want to be to see if there's any home run balls that have been hit over the fence here by the Indian Land Warrior baseball team. Looks like no big slugger's been up at the plate here recently. My goodness. Thing out on the golf course, or out on the diamond there now, is a big old goose.
I think there are third park in Toronto or something. Like,
And there it is, the big water tower. We'll be heading over towards the water tower pretty soon. stuff going on here today. All of that looks like nice stuff to ride your bike on there. Get up into the grass there, and it is horrible, horrible bumpy stuff. They ought to give their landscaper a redo on that, because I'm sure they wouldn't want it to be in that shape. Look at that. A big old water tower there looks like some alien robot looming over the peaceful school. Actually, it looks more like a jail down here with all these tennis courts and bunches of fenced in areas all around. And I guess I'll probably do these schools about the cheapest way they can. And that would probably be a box-like structure. Yeah. Sort of wonder why they don't just go up another level once they got the two on there. Seems like they could have stacked another one on there for who knows what'll happen in this next generation. Lots of people want to move down here to Indian Land now, though. Lots of people would love to get their kid a spot in that school right there. You can see with a nice, lovely campus here, nice new buildings. Not only do you get all your sports stuff going on, but right up here we got Career Tech. And that bodes well for the future of many of the Indian Land Warrior students here. Yep. There it is. The big steel little water tank. It's not just a tank, it's a water tower. Got purple martins swooping around in the out here now, snagging some of the early bugs. Alright, we're going to head up towards the water tower. Be right back. Okay. That was a pretty good crossing right there. The car seemed to part for me just like the Red Sea before Moses, and I drove right across. It looks like it closed up right after me because everybody else seems to be stuck on the other side. Okay. Steel Hill Parkway. Be right back.